All right. Part 3. Do not ever park or leave a vehicle on a roadway that doesn't have a clear view from 125 meters or 400 feet in both directions, unless it is not practical to move it off the roadway. Some fire causes are soft tire, overheated brakes, leaking fuel, tire rub, which tire rub can be caused by an uneven load, careless smoking, carelessly placed flares, lamps, or fuses in an emergency, electrical shorts, and other fire causes are leaking new exhaust installed too close to a fuel line, and then the wooden body parts or the wooden bed of trucks. In a collision, try not to move vehicles and shut off all engines. Collisions with injuries of any kind or damage over $2,000 must be reported to police. Get injured people out of the vehicles if there is a fire. Leave them alone if there is no fire. Oversized loads have warning flags of 40 centimeters square, and they must be at the furthest point of the truck, trailer, or load, on the front and on the rear. Demerit points stay on record for 2 years. For a road test, you must do your daily inspection. You must show your backing, and you do it properly. You must drive on the road and have no incidents. You must also do a daily inspection. You must do the exterior, the in-cab, and the interior. You will be asked to do the offset backing. You will be asked to do the alley dock backing, which is a 90-degree backup. You will be asked to do turns in intersections as well. You will be asked to do lane changes, expressway driving, curves, roadside stop and starts, and driving, just the regular driving along. To pass, you must demonstrate the safe operation of the vehicle. You must have absolutely no violations. You must do the air brake stuff if you have air brakes. The inspection sticker must be valid. If you have any air leaks, an air loss test must be done. And I'm assuming if it passes the test, you're fine to go because it's a minor. But if it fails the air loss test, then it's obviously a major. All doors must work properly in the vehicle. You have a major defect if the exhaust gets into the cab, or if it's a school bus and the exhaust is getting in the back emergency door. Check for underhood exhaust leaks as well. Check for damage of cargo, body, or frame. You may have minor damage, which would be a minor defect, and you'll be okay to drive. cracked or sagging or collapsing frame member is a major defect. Check all frame and cargo body. You must have the fuel cap on, especially in a bus, because they will leak out at every turn or even just regular driving on bumps. Dripping fuel is a major defect. So if you have any kind of a fuel leak, it's a major defect. The mirror and the glass must be in good shape, but breaks, cracks, or blemishes are a minor defect. You're good to go as long as you report it and write it down. You must check the brake fluid level. Any brake fluid leak is a major defect. Your brake fluid may be low, and that's fine. It's a minor defect unless it's under 1/4 full. Then it is a major defect. Your air suspension, air leak is a minor. But if you have damage on your suspension or the airbag suspensions are flat, broken, or leaking, then that is a major. The main leaf spring broken is a major. Any suspension part missing, out of line, or broken is a major defect. Loose suspension parts is a minor defect. Damaged U-bolts on the suspension system, mainly the ones on the leaf springs, if broken, is a major defect. Small tire leaks is actually a minor defect, but if a tire leak can be felt or heard, or then it is a major defect. Also, if the tire is flat, obviously it is a major defect. Kicking the tires to check them or using a mallet is acceptable. Damaged tire tread or sidewall is a minor defect. Tread wear can be a major if it is too low. If tire is rubbing against anything other than the mud flat, then you have a major defect. Exposed tire cords is always a major defect. Front tread depth should be 3 millimeters. The rear should be no less than 1.5 millimeters. And somewhere else it said it had to be at least 2 adjacent tread lines. If the wheel or the hub looks bad, then it is a major defect. Any visual signs of anything not looking right. Any loose lug nuts at all, even one, is a major defect. Any damage on the wheels or rims or bearing is a major defect. The in-cab check. Check all gauges for normal condition and readings. Driver's seatbelt is in good shape. Must be checked. Must be in good shape. Mirrors are properly adjusted, clean, and the windshield is clean. Heater defroster all works. Steering wheel is good and not too much free play. Wipers are working and good. And you have washer fluid. Driver's seat must be in good shape and functional. Damaged or bad driver's seat is actually a minor defect. Any seatbelt damage or malfunction is a major defect. Emergency equipment is a minor, but note and check it regularly. You need heater defroster to work to keep your windshield clear, but it is a minor defect when the weather is not bad. When the wipers and washer and defroster are not in good shape, and it's a minor, but when in bad weather, you need it, and it becomes a major defect. Keep wheels straight before a turn. Don't turn your wheels if you're stopped waiting to turn. All right, my final note page. Always keep both hands on the steering wheel as much as possible. And do not shift in intersections or on a turn unless you have a grade change. So the idea is not to shift and keep both hands on the wheel in that circumstance. Do not impede traffic. Take your right of way when you have it and when it is safe to do so. Do not go too slow or hesitate badly. Only use as much room as you need and no more. On turns, regular traffic checks must be done, and even when you're just driving along, you must do regular traffic checks. Always looking in your mirrors to see what is around you, but especially in the turns. Stay in your proper lane in turns. Get used to not taking more room than you need. Cancel the signal after a turn if it does not cancel. Always be aware. Always avoid impeding traffic when speeding up if you can. Never change lanes in an intersection, especially in a large vehicle. Safe following distance is recommended at all times. Don't drive less than 10 kilometers under the posted speed if possible. And don't drive over the posted speed limit. And then always know your vehicle's surroundings as you check your mirrors regularly, especially your blind spots. And only slow down in exit lanes when leaving expressways or highways. It is not wise to slow down in the regular lane. This concludes my truck knowledge study. Thank you.